Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. In this video I'm going to demonstrate how to draw with a brush. So one of the ways to do this is for you to be able to use a brush to make your drawings. But before you do it, you must be able to make sure, like I've been telling in my other videos, you must be able to visualize the line. For example, if it's a circle, where do you want the circle to be? Small like that? Or maybe bigger. You see how you can see can you see the circle as I'm showing you right there? Can you see the circle? Don't draw, but visualize the lines. All right, it's very, very important for drawing. So you must be able to visualize your lines before you lay the lines down. Look at the triangle I'm laying down. Okay, you see the triangle? I mean, you must be able to visualize the line without actually drawing it. You see, if I was going to draw a square, you see the square nice and big, a nice big circle, without even drawing the line. You should be able to do what you call drawing with the break line, okay? You should be able to break the line, which means you must be able to visualize. It's very, very important. All right, so here now, guys, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use a brush, which is actually a very, very, very good tool for drawing, because it will give you those, you'll be able to make those thick lines as well as those very, very thin lines with just a fine point brush like I'm using right here. And so the first thing I'm doing once again here is to think about visualizing those lines before I actually draw them. For example, the contour of the hairline, it's broken up on top, as you can see, but I can visualize that, right? So you see the hairlines that I'm drawing, just as how I showed you the circle and the square and the triangle that we were just visualizing just now a moment ago. This is a way for you to be able to visualize your lines before you lay your drawing down. Okay, so once again, here you go, using a brush to draw my lines. Okay, and I'm going to speed it up here a little bit so you'll get a good idea of the results that you can get from this. Okay, once again, I'm using a dry brush here. The drier the brush, the better, and it really allows you to be fluid with it and make some errors or mistakes which you can correct later when you put the second layer down. And you can think of this as an underpainting. It's also like an underpainting which you could do for acrylics or for watercolors. In this case, it wouldn't be a underpainting for a watercolor, but it's going to be like a value study. Okay, so once again, it's very important to study values and the darks and lights. Okay, and it's important to begin very light with a dry brush like I'm doing here. So when you make your sketches, be very light with it first. That allows you to, and also use the technique of visualizing, which is a key point. I can't stress it enough. You must practice and train your mind to be able to visualize the lines before you actually draw them. Alright, so that's a very key point with any kind of drawing. Okay, so once again, as you see, I'm drawing those hairlines right there. I can first see them before I put the line down. I look at it, the line comes in my mind's eye, I'm able to project it onto the paper, and boom, I trace what I see. That's another way of putting it. Okay, so guys, very important for you to keep practicing and training your mind to do that. Okay, so once again, here you go now with the hairline. Let me speed it up a little bit. So that's so as we continue here, right, as I speeded it up a little bit to make it easier, so you get the good idea. So as you can see, I'm now being able to darken the lines that I just drew. So the ones that I just put down, which happen to be those lighter guidelines, can now be darkened, and I can think about darks and lights. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm doing, and this is a very important stage in your underpainting or in your drawing, because this takes a lot of time, because you must be very careful with the amount of light and dark that's going to really bring the picture and pop everything out. As you can see, it's happening right there. The darker the values and the darker values and the lighter values must be able to be in harmony and do a little dance, you know. So that's the key to this. So there you go. Once again, as you can see, I'm able to like draw a little bit more detail, brush in, and the mouth line, you know, the inner line, and then the outer upper lip and the lower lip below the nose. All right, so once again, it's very important for you to come to this stage by visualizing your lines and keeping in mind light and dark values. So now, as you can see, guys, the results are like with just one brush, and it's monochromatic. You know, it's using just one color of like either lighter or darker. Excellent practice for you guys to do. So I hope you enjoyed this, and definitely please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting up more videos of watercolors and everything else. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. All right, and stay tuned for more videos coming up. As you can see, you know, this is now ready for you to work details. If you're going to be doing an acrylic painting, this is a great way for you to start. Your underpainting is now ready, and you can begin working on color details which will match your values that you just laid out. So it's a very important stage, because these values will allow you to pick the right colors, the right tones, and the right tints and shades, you know, to bring a beautiful painting about. Okay, so once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe to my channel, okay? And always keep practicing, guys. It's very important to keep practicing and training your mind to look at a picture and then capture the image in your mind's eye and be able to like you know, visualize it back onto a paper. So you must be able to see the image on paper before you actually do anything with it. You know, you should be able to imagine the picture, imagine the lines, and then trace the lines that you see. Very, very important, and one of the reasons I'm stressing this and saying it and repeating it, guys. All right, thank you very much for watching this. Stay tuned. As you can see, it's now time to work on details. The basic underpainting is almost done, and you know, using a brush directly, not a pencil, but direct brush painting. Okay, so now you're ready to paint, and it's also very good practice for you to be able to help you be very fluid with your brush and get good practice with your brush. So I suggest that you begin making your drawings with a brush, monochromatic, pick one color and then use different values of the same color. And I'm going to be putting up some more watercolor exercises and everything else. Please stay tuned for all that. Thanks for subscribing, and those people that are watching and that have taken time to sit through this, I appreciate it. All right, please subscribe and share, and have a great day, everyone.